Capricorn, you are still wound so tight going into May, and I really need you to take a chill pill and relax and start believing in yourself. Have that inner confidence. Most importantly, have that inner conversation of the positive with your mindset and your heart. And speaking of your heart, it's screaming to get out and have some fun. Okay, so let's get into why I'm saying all this for the month of May. We start off in that first placement, the Queen of Swords. She's great for legalities, contracts, and business. And because she's in that first placement, if you're dealing with any of those areas, just be fair and balanced and know that this is a favorable card in that reflection, right? But also, too, a lot of times she appears, she's kind of like the bitch of the tarot to me. Sometimes if she's aiming that sword at ourselves, at our spirit, at our mind, other pieces of our body, everywhere, she just wants us to shut down. She wants to pour away emotion, and she's all about the ideal of perfection. And a Capricorn could get caught up in that as an earth sign. I'm one as well as a Taurus. That's kind of our downfall. It's not to our blessing. It's analytical thinking and strategy. She's also favored here. So again, just swift it around to make it use in your favor. But we got a lot of heart stuff going on here too. That crossing card, which is not allowing this gal to kind of move on in a new direction, especially if she's speaking a negative narrative in your head or your heart. Okay, and the Seven of Cups says, I want a new direction of the heart. So maybe she's preventing you from taking those new steps with that ideal of perfection or even doubt. Okay, insecurity, anxiety can manifest in her as well. So don't play with any of that. It's not for our favor, and it definitely doesn't for your favor of creativity, because the seven's going to scream no matter what, saying, let me get out, let me go in a new direction. And God has got some good karma for you as well. The star in that top placement of the third placement, and to me, like, that's like God saying this is how to navigate it. And the star is one of the toughest cards in the tarot. She brings you to your knees, like you said. All it is you and God having an eternal conversation for a really long time. Nobody else even knows your deepest thoughts, even the deepest thoughts of a Capricorn, which is already deep, right? But when she appears, she's a past reflection, and she's appeared a couple of times in your reading over the last couple of months. So this is really where I have to kick it to you to say, you need to stand up, okay? You need to believe in yourself, and I got a good gift for you as good karma, but I can't get it to you if you're staying in this spot, like not moving forward and staying stagnant, right? Okay? And none of that, Cappy. And in the fourth placement, in that gut of the matter, there is another major arcana card, the Hierophant, the priest. They take the universal message of God and make it a material reality. He's the healer. He's a spiritual guide, right? He's also like traditional religion as well. So let's say during that star journey, you came to different reflections about your journey with God, or you want to develop more of that kind of unique connection or believe in it and have the faith to do so, right? Do so. Remember, you're half fish. That's Pisces kind of vibe. It's God vibe, okay? And that's where you're meant to go. So let the Hierophant, if he wants to have his own connection to God and build on it more, whether it's going to church or doing anything that you want, you know what I mean? Just do you, okay, Capricorn, because there's answers there in your faith, okay? And you've trusted God, I know it, through the star. He's gotten you through all this, and God will get you through everything else, okay? The universe is on your side. And in that past reflection is that Eight of Cups. So we've already made a turn on the wheel, that refresh, restart in the area of the heart. And it's scary. We don't know where we're going sometimes. So, but you handled it because it's in the past. That means you've taken the journey out of that shadowland and kept all your cups in a row, right? And that's probably why we're seeing the reward card here in the sixth placement of the present. The Two of Wands is imagination, inspiration, ready to take off with a creative idea to make it a material reality, right? And again, legalities or business contracts or partnerships, those are all favored here. So anywhere you may have to adjust, like if there's been things that had to be restarted or restated, that's all again in your favor. Just be a good gal and guy, you know? And that's what God is telling you here. You're coming out of that cave with the Hierophant, right? Okay, it's another sign from God that you've got that universal message, and I want to take you, have that spirit and use it to ignite your imagination. Doesn't matter what you do, whether it's a hobby or work or family or lover, whatever. It's all about you getting in the creative vibe again, and I would guarantee it's more about the King of Cups energy here in that seventh placement, which is a direct extension of the first. It's about another reflection of self. So you want to be the good guy, right? That's the king. He's ethereal. He's spiritual. He doesn't really care about the material. So maybe there's a cross there. You really want to follow the heart, but you're kind of getting, as an earth sign, we could get jerked up against that, right? That's part of our lessons on that journey, right? And the king, sometimes he's also appeared before in the reading where he might have been irritating you, where it's like you feel like you got to put like that up. And I'm saying no, Capricorn, okay? Just go with the vibe of the king now, no matter what, okay? Because there's a lot of love for you to kind of execute in the next dimension, all right? And in the eight is how other people look at you as the fool, is I'm ready to kick it in a new dimension and new direction, right? And what's so beautiful about the fool is the major arcana starts the major arcana. So maybe you're putting up a good facade to everybody else in of what's going on to the outside world, like you're ready to take those new directions. And I surely hope that that's the spirit that you're getting into. So don't let the brain tell you otherwise, or that it has to be the most ideal thing, or it can't have it achieved. No, that's not craziness, and you already know this, Capricorn. So nine is hopes and fears. It's the devil. Another major arcana card. It's freedom, it's addiction, it's sex. It's all about doing us, and if you've been feeling like, let's say, because in the gut of the matter, the Hierophant's there, let's say you're maybe experimenting, like listening to tarot or doing astrology or Reiki or crystals, and you feel like you're doing against God or Jesus or whoever, I don't know. To me, God and Jesus are my guys all the time, or gals. It's just about terminology, but don't let anything make you feel like the devil. And more importantly, don't look at other people like that either. So don't fear it. It's our hope. So hopefully it's just good sex in the outcome, or trying to be a better person. That's a perfect reflection of that. And in the 10, and the outcome is the Empress, is another major arcana card. She's Mother Earth, Mama. She's a reflection of you as an Earth sign. And, it's God's way of telling you you're a good mom. So if you're a caretaker for family or people that you love in any capacity at all, it means cut yourself a break, because sometimes we're feeling like spring and summer, and other times we're feeling like winter. And it's just the mood swings that we're experiencing under the pressure of the Empress. But she's there to help you kind of balance out. Okay, remember your two identities as well, Capricorn. You're the ram and the fish. So again, it's always a constant balance between material and spiritual. So the spirit's calling you to tell you how to direct you for the spirit, right? And in the bonus card, that's the 10 of Cups. It's a happily ever after to me in the area of the heart. The respect that we have for ourselves gets translated in this card as well for our people around us, especially those closest to us. It's just a really ideal card. And it's kind of like the happily ever after of Earth signs, Capricorn too. So aim for that. It's all here. Cut yourself some slack. Unwind this gal if she's not helping you with business or legalities. Go after the king. Be the fool. Even go get that good sex. Kick any kind of addictions, or any bad attitudes would even be that too. The bad narratives, right? Just change that direction, because it's here. That new day is definitely dawning around you. I know you see it, Capricorn. Let's go get it. Thanks for visiting the channel. And if you're so inclined, if you consider liking or subscribing, that would be cool too. Thanks so much. Have a great week, guys.